�000 Heartbeats is a song that came about around halfway through 2017. We were writing the album. In June of that year, there was a really atrocious fire in London, in the Grenfell Tower. There were several centres that were set up all around the surrounding streets of that area and churches. And when we showed up, I was kind of completely blown away by how many people had cancelled work and just come to help. That year felt like a very polarised time. There was something about that event that brought, I think, a humanity out in people living in this city. Shortly after that, I started working on some music, and I think I played it to Jack. You heard it in quite an early form. And then one day when I was working in my writing room, Matt Thwaites, who co-produced the record with us, came in and he said, "Did you know the average mammal has 1 billion heartbeats in a lifetime?" It went in the notebook, and I thought there's something in that, and I don't quite know how to deconstruct it. A couple of weeks later, when I was working on the music, inspired by the fire, that title came about, and actually at that point the song came together very, very quickly. And then when we tried to put it together as a band, I think it felt like it needed something to happen at the opening of the song, and Jack had an idea.
Eleanor Rigby came on the radio the morning before we were in here doing pre-production or something. Ever since I was a kid, I always really loved the immediacy of the strings that I think were arranged by Paul McCartney and George Martin throughout the whole thing. It's a really great string arrangement, and it gives this song kind of a sense of tempo when there isn't necessarily a sense of tempo within the music, other bits of music, sorry. But it kind of lit the song at the beginning of the song up, but then we realised that, you know, we probably couldn't tour with a string quartet.
So we ended up replaying it on certain synths and
guitars, I think, as well, hitting guitars. It took ages to get right, actually.
The strings become quite legato.
There's love in pain and comfort in suffering, feels familiar, just like you.
I forget how good the acoustic guitars are. I love that. Great acoustic guitar sound, I think. It's a different tuning, isn't it? Or is that secret?
It's kind of it's a semi-secret tuning.
Semi-secret. Only half of it's secret.
There was a certain song which is a bit of a guilty pleasure that
actually you can't mention.
I was quite obsessed with. I'm not going to say what the song is.
You can probably tell just by listening to the guitars, actually.
But on the song, the tuning on the guitar, I think, is all the strings tuned to the same note, apart from the A string, which is tuned to the 5th. And that tuning's ended up appearing on pretty much every song on the record.
Yeah.
But we're not going to say what it's from.
Before, it was different because on our last album, 𝘂𝑚, we got really into Nashville tuning, which is a different way of stringing it as well, isn't it? And then this was our secret tuning.
Something else that coincided with this song was my sister had her first child, a little boy called 𝘈𝘂𝘵. And we felt like we wanted to, I suppose, commemorate 𝘈𝘂𝘵 appearing into the world.
Big moment.
Onto the record, his dad is Matt, who co-produced the record with us, so we felt like 𝘈𝘂𝘵 needed to be on the record somehow. And where 𝘈𝘂𝘵 appears is in the middle of the song, and what you can hear is his heartbeat from the ultrasound, from the pregnancy scan.
Like the fluid as well.
I can't tell you how long it took to chop him up. But he actually, his heart was actually beating pretty much to the tempo of the song, which is made life so much easier, but it was a bit of a miracle, actually. These vocals were recorded in the corridor with Jack and Will screaming at the top of their lungs, and Matt as well. What you've got coming up now is actually a key change. I think the first key change in any of our songs. I always thought key changes were kind of from Mariah Carey songs, but
now there's like 8 of them on the record.
I think with this song it just felt like it needed to go somewhere after that big build, with the heartbeat kind of building up and up and up to this climax, and the key change kind of just tipped it over the edge. I think normally we'd limit ourselves to 1 key change per record.
Isn't there like 2 on this one?
I think there's 4.
4.